Dolphins fans, it is draft week. The NFL draft 2 days away and 3 days until the Dolphins are on the clock at number 51 overall. So be sure to subscribe for Dolphins draft content. We're going to have you covered during the entirety of the NFL draft. So be sure to hit that subscribe button below. Could the Dolphins finally be signing an offensive tackle? I am Will Scott. Welcome in to Dolphins Today. It's possible because offensive tackle free agent Cameron Fleming was in the building for a visit yesterday. Field Yates tweeting this: the Dolphins host free agent offensive tackle Cameron Fleming on a visit. There has not been a signing yet, but a signing remains possible. Chris Greer, please get this done. Please, we have been begging you to sign an offensive tackle now for weeks, and Cam Fleming would be fantastic. He could be your starting right tackle from day one. I think would be an upgrade over who you currently have at that position and would certainly help solve some of the issues that we've seen from this Dolphins offensive line. Before we get into more about Fleming, let me just remind you that we're going to be live on our Chat Sports main channel for the 2023 NFL Draft. It all begins Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to be heavily involved with our live coverage over on our main channel. So be sure to subscribe to our main channel, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Every round, every pick, no commercial breaks. So when the Dolphins are on the clock in the 6th round and ESPN is showing a Taco Bell commercial, we're not going to be doing that here on Chat Sports. We're going to be breaking down every single pick, so be sure to subscribe to our main channel. We're also going to be live here on Dolphins Today for day 2, so stay tuned for more information about that. Let's talk about Cameron Fleming, who put up solid PFF numbers last year in Denver, was the Broncos starting right tackle for the entire season, a 72.6 overall grade, a 67.8 run block grade, and a 74.1 pass blocking grade. And let's revisit what I said a few weeks ago about my dream offensive line. Yeah, I had Cameron Fleming at right tackle, somebody who you draft at left guard to start over Liam Eichenberg, and then Terron Armstead at left tackle, Connor Williams at center, Robert Hunt at right guard. I believe this offensive line would keep Tua Tagovailoa upright and would lead to the Dolphins being a Super Bowl contender. It all starts with Tua staying healthy, which starts with that offensive line. Do you want to sign Cameron Fleming? They brought him in for a visit yesterday. No signing imminent, but it's possible that they are going to sign Fleming potentially to be the right tackle. Type S for sign or type P for pass down in the comment section. It is the pinned comment on today's video. So when ad break comes, take advantage of it by replying to that pinned comment. Type S for sign or type P for pass. Not only would signing Fleming really fill a big hole at right tackle, it would also make your draft plans a little bit more flexible because we've talked about maybe the Dolphins selecting an offensive tackle in the 2nd or 3rd round. You would not have to burn a draft pick on an offensive lineman or an offensive tackle at least if you signed Cameron Fleming. Maybe go running back in the 3rd round instead, maybe defensive line. It just makes your draft plans a lot more flexible. That's why it's just another reason why I really want Cam Fleming to be a Dolphin. We'll get into some more news and rumors here in a second, but first I want to tell you about today's show sponsor, Zbiotics. Thanks to them for sponsoring today's show. Let's face it, after y'all hit me with a bunch of super chats, I don't bounce back well the next day. That is, until I found Zbiotics. Zbiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut, and this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Zbiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. It's designed to work like your liver, but not in your gut, where you need it most. Drink Zbiotics before drinking alcohol. Drink responsibly and get a good night's sleep to feel your best tomorrow. Give Zbiotics a try for yourself. Go to Zbiotics.com zbiotics.com/chatsports to get 15% off your first order when you use code chatsports at checkout. Zbiotics is backed with a 100% money-back guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/chatsports and use the code chatsports to checkout for 15% off. Thank you, Zbiotics, for sponsoring today's show. Well, you probably saw my reaction on YouTube Shorts yesterday, which, and when you say Miami, that was the reaction. But it is official. Aaron Rodgers is now a New York Jet, and Aaron Rodgers is now in the AFC East. Those two teams, the Packers and the Jets, finalizing that trade yesterday after weeks of speculation. When is it going to happen? They really wanted to get the trade done before the draft. They did so. Here are the trade details. A lot of people saying the Jets got fleeced. I don't know if I would use the word fleeced, but they certainly had to give up a decent amount here to get Rodgers to New York. So it's basically a first-round pick swap this year. Jets moved from 13 to 15. Packers moved from 15 to 13. Second-round pick this year, number 42 overall. Sixth-round pick this year, and then a conditional second-round pick. But in all likelihood, that's going to become a first-round pick because all Aaron Rodgers has to do is play 65% of snaps. So basically, you're talking about the Jets giving up a first-round pick swap, and a second-round pick and a sixth, and they get Rodgers in a fifth in return. So definitely a haul that the Jets had to give up here for Aaron Rodgers. And with Rodgers in New York, the AFC East is now the best division in football. There's really no question about that. When you take a look at the talent at the quarterback position in this division, you have Josh Allen, Tua, Rodgers, and Mac Jones. So, you got three really good quarterbacks, then, Mac Jones, basically. Allen, I'd still say, is probably the best quarterback in this division. You can certainly make an argument that, Tua right now is better than Rodgers. Rodgers is obviously a lot more proven than Tua, but if Tua stays healthy, I think he's going to be a top 5, top 10 quarterback in this league. Now, did the Jets get a lot better yesterday? Yes, of course they did. That was really the one thing they were missing last year, consistent quarterback play. But the Dolphins are still the better team. I have no doubt in my mind that Miami is still a better team over the New York Jets. They have a better roster. They have a better offense. They have a better defense, I think, with Vic Fangio. That might be a hot take, but when Vic Fangio is calling your plays defensively, I think the Dolphins are going to have one of the best defenses in the league this year. My guy, King of Finland, chiming in yesterday after this trade went down. Prime Aaron Rodgers has a record of 5-6 versus Vic Fangio as a coordinator. Now you're giving Vic one of the most talented rosters he's coached, plus Aaron Rodgers, is past his prime, and I'm supposed to be scared? I'm not scared of Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. I'm not scared of the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. The Dolphins are still the better football team. But what do you think? Chime in down in the comments section. Who is the better team after this Aaron Rodgers trade? The Dolphins or the Jets? Type MIA or type NYJ down in the comment section. Again, the Jets got better. I think this is a playoff team, but I'm still confident the Dolphins are going to finish ahead in the division standings next season. Tomorrow, I'm going to get you guys a draft video. It is draft day eve tomorrow. I'm probably going to watch the draft day movie tomorrow night. Producer Jack Lauderay. That's kind of a tradition of mine. I'm super excited about the draft. I'm sure you are as well. So tomorrow, we're going to get you guys a draft video. Now, there are newly released odds about the first position that the Dolphins are going to take here. Offensive line and tight end, both 200. Defensive line plus 400. Running back plus 700. I think running back's a little bit more likely than defensive line. That's just my opinion. And then linebacker, wide receiver, both at plus 750. I feel like it's going to be a tight end. As I said yesterday, I kind of lean towards Sam Laporta being the guy at number 51. But if Steve Avila falls to the Dolphins at 51, that'd be tough to pass up, especially since you can maybe get Tucker Kraft in the third round. But I can just about promise you the Dolphins are going to take a tight end on Friday night. Is that going to be second or third round? I'm not sure. But I do lean toward the Dolphins taking a tight end with their first pick in the second round. What position should the Dolphins address first? Not will, but should address first. Let me know down in the comment section.